when King Kohli retired from Test cricket approximately 2 weeks ago, there's just one thing that is missing from King Kohli's record. He is perhaps the GOAT in ODI cricket. He's won an ODI World Cup. He's won a T20 World Cup. No IPL finals. No IPL titles. After 3 IPL finals. Samir Malik, Virat Kohli and RCB into the IPL finals once again after a massacre of the Kings Punjab by, what is that? Is that 9 wickets or 8 wickets?
9 wickets, yep.
By 8 wickets. Samir.
Hey, listen, this was the massacre in Mohali. That's what it was. Congratulations to RCB for making the IPL finals. This is the first time they're really looking as if they're going to win this, right? They played very well. Obviously, the Punjab Kings get another chance. That's how they're set up. They will get another chance at, trying to qualify, and that's what they're going to do. But great news for King Kohli. He is going to the finals again.
Absolutely. RCB lost the toss. Kings Punjab team won the toss and decided to bat first. The captain said it was not necessarily a mistake, Samir. But
no, it wasn't a mistake. It was just poor batting.
Josh Hazelwood came back, and he really, proceeded to, get a couple of early wickets, and they were under tremendous pressure from the outset.
Oh yeah, this was from the beginning. They were losing wickets left and right. That's what happened. They lost a wicket in the second over. They lost a wicket in third over, fourth over, fifth over, and by the time it was done, they were already 6 down for 50.
Yeah. Punjab 11 bowled out for 101 with Marcus Stoinis getting 26. Siyash getting 3 for 17. Josh Hazelwood, brilliant as ever, 3 for 21. And Dial, 2 for 26. Royal Challengers Bangalore, 106 for 2. Making quick work of this, Samir. Brilliant innings there from Phil Salt, who got...
Hey, at halftime, I told you this game is going to be over in 10 overs, and it was. They actually slowed down at the end. Otherwise, it would have been over in 8.
You did say it. Now, Samir, I want to get your thoughts on the change of captaincy. Obviously, Faf du Plessis captained the team last year. This year, they decided to not go with Faf du Plessis. And, I would say Rajat Paditar is not necessarily the most established player in the team. Obviously, you have the likes of Virat Kohli and these guys. But they decided to go with a young Rajat Paditar. How much of an impact do you think that would have had on this?
First of all, Roger, not young, 32 years old. I don't consider him young. But at the same point, I think it's the right decision because, hey, listen, Faf moved on and he's a great player, but I think RCB needed to change, right? This was the change that they needed. And, I don't know how long Kohli is going to play in the IPL, probably at least another couple of years, right? At least. But, this is a great chance that he has. Obviously, he got out cheaply today, but I think he's going to perform in the finals. That's what everybody's going to be hoping for.
Yeah, and not young in terms of age, but in terms of, he's not the sort of established international player.
No, he's not. He hasn't played much international cricket at all.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. A slightly different team this year, Samir. RCB normally packed with international superstars. In the past, they've had the likes of AB de Villiers, the likes of Chris Gayle, obviously to go along with Virat Kohli and these guys. They've changed their team a little bit. Their team now has, they're now gone with, some of the better international bowlers like Josh Hazelwood, and they've actually brought in domestic batsmen. Do they have the formula right now, and are they primed to win their first IPL title finally?
I think so. Hey, listen, for your sake, I would want that to happen because I know you want it even more than Kohli wants it probably. So I think it's going to happen. I think they're in great shape. Remember the way the IPL playoff format is, these other teams now are going to be fighting it out to get to the finals, right? And there is a lot of wear and tear, especially on this tournament, which has gone on for maybe 2 months. There are a lot of travel, a lot of players, have, because of the, war with Pakistan, a lot of the players traveled overseas and then came back again. So that a lot of stuff has happened for the IPL this year.
Spare a thought for Shreyas Iyer, Samir. He's done very well as captain. Kings Punjab 11, obviously the number one team in the tournament, and they really, sort of rocked up today, and they were blown away.
But hey, listen, they have a second chance, right? On Sunday, they're going to play again. It's the winners of Titans and Mumbai Indians, right? Whoever wins that game, is going to go and play Punjab Kings again. And that's on Sunday. I'm very surprised that the final of this IPL is going to be on a Tuesday night. What do you think about that?
Yeah, very, very strange. Is that because of the sort of rejigging of the schedule? Is that what caused it?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hey, listen, once again, I know that the viewership is down on the IPL this year, right? And I think, maybe that's the reason. Or, it might be that, hey, listen, once again, they've said, hey, listen, let's switch it up and see if people are available on Tuesday to watch this game.
Interesting stuff. I certainly agree with you, Samir. The sort of rejigging of this RCB squad, and just sort of, it's a team now that is not necessarily dependent on one or two sort of star players. We've seen consistent performances throughout the season from different people. We've seen Paditar, we've seen Romario Shepherd, we've seen Jitesh Sharma, Virat Kohli obviously being Virat Kohli. And I, for one, also believe this is going to be RCB's year. I think it's just fate. Kohli's 18th year in the IPL, and for all intents and purposes, will be Kohli's first IPL title.
Hey, listen, Kohli's performed very well in this IPL, right? I think he has like almost 450 runs. I think he's almost topping the table, right? If he's not topping the table, I think he's one of the top players this year. At an average of 56 plus, strike rate of almost 150. And then I think, England dropped Phil Salt, and guess what? He's come back screaming. He's averaged 40 in this IPL at a strike rate of almost 180. And then on top of it, you look at Josh Hazelwood, who's had tremendous amount of wickets. This IPL, you saw it today, he had 3. And then, Bhuvneshwar Kumar has made a comeback, and he's bowled very well this year in the IPL too. So, hey, listen, that's what's required when you are a top team and you need your players to step up.
Absolutely, Samir. I can't agree with you anymore. Josh Hazelwood has been fantastic all season. Owned the power play today, Samir. At one point, his figures read 1.1 over, 4 runs, 2 wickets in the power play of a T20 game. Josh has been out injured for the last couple of games. How much has Josh Hazelwood meant coming back into this team?
Tremendous. Hey, listen, if not for his fellow countryman Marcus Stoinis spoiling his figures, he would have had great figures at the end, because I think Stoinis leaped into him for a couple of big ones, right? That's what happened. Hazelwood must be calling Stoinis right now in his hotel room and saying, "What the hell, man? What the hell is wrong with you? You only scored 100. You hit me up for 20."
Yeah, certainly they're gonna have a bit to say when they get back to Australia, for sure. But as you mentioned Riley earlier, Samir, Kings Punjab 11. The beauty of finishing 1-2 in the IPL is that you do get a second bite of the cherry. Will this be RCB Kings Punjab final?
No, I don't think so. I think these next 2 teams who are going to be playing, one of these 2 teams are going to be playing Punjab Kings, right? It's going to be either the Gujarat Titans or the Mumbai Indians. And both of them are extremely motivated to get to the finals too, right? You have Mumbai Indians with Rohit Sharma, who's just recently retired from pretty much everything except for ODIs too, right? That's what it is. And then on top of it, you have Gujarat Titans headed by the new captain, Shabnam Gill, right? The new Indian Test captain. So guess what? Both of these teams are going to be very, very motivated to win. So I think it's going to be a great game tomorrow. I think the eliminator is going to be tremendous. I think it's going to be a powerful game tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be a letdown like today. I think tomorrow's game is going to be very interesting. And then those 2 teams are going to come in. And I think those 2 teams are going to, one of those 2 teams, whichever wins, I think is going to give Punjab Kings a very, very hard time.
I agree with you. Today's game, a big letdown, Samir, if you ask me. I don't think anyone would have expected the number 1 and the number 2 seed game to pan out this way.
No, this was a one-sided massacre.
Yeah, both teams have had brilliant IPLs. If you look at their past, to the playoffs. RCB has
But
won nine of their games, Samir. They've lost only four with 1-0 result. And interestingly, they have won every game away from home.
yes, and Roger, another thing that you have to understand, Titans and the Mumbai Indians have had a very good IPL too. This is a
Mhm.
long tournament. Remember, this is a long tournament. So what happens in a long tournament like this is that you have highs and lows. But these two teams that are going to play tomorrow have been very consistent too. I think Mumbai Indians look in very good shape. If I was a betting man, I would be betting on Mumbai Indians for tomorrow. But then all I'm going to say is Gujarat Titans is once again another fabulous team, and they have some great batting. If you look at Gujarat Titans, obviously, listen, I think they're going to miss Josh Butler, right? He's gone back, right? He's playing for England, so he's not going to be there. But I think you still have relatively a good batting lineup with, I think, Rutherford's still there, right? Is he still there? And then Shah Rukh Khan is still there in the middle order. So it's not as deep, but I think it's going to be very deep. And then the same thing with Mumbai Indians. Hey, listen, once again, that's a star-packed team. You have your favorite in Sky over there, and you have Rohit Sharma. And I think these guys, you never know. And then, once again, the reason why Mumbai Indians are in it is because of Ryan Rickelton. That guy is doing very well too. He's scoring a
No.
lot of runs at a high strike rate.
No, absolutely. I fully agree with you. Mumbai has been outstanding this season. And so is Gujarat Titans. Missing Josh Butler is going to be a huge deal.
Of
I mean, I
course, of
think,
course it will.
if I'm not mistaken, Samir, correct me if I'm wrong, but is he their leading run scorer?
No,
But,
I thought that Sky was the leading run scorer.
okay. It's not Butler.
Sky is the
Okay.
leading run scorer in the tournament, right?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, again, big one here. RCB get into their fourth IPL final. This is a team that has never won the IPL before. Virat Kohli has never won the IPL. This should be the year. Hopefully, there's no curse in here.
Hey, listen, this is their best chance, and they have the bowling lineup, they have the batsmen. Now it's all about going out and performing, right? If Virat Kohli scores 50 or more at a strike rate of 140, I'm predicting RCB is winning the title.
All right. Well, Samir, we agree on something.
I think we do. I think we do. Here, I agree with you completely.
Hey, doesn't happen very often, but
Hey, but it
Malik
happens,
here-
right? It
Yeah,
happens.
definitely. Malik here agrees with me. RCB to take their first IPL title. We will see. That game is going to be on Tuesday. But first, let's see who will make the finals. Bye for now.
Take care.